Please excuse the noise if you can hear it. I've changed venues. We've moved our room. This is our new room. And Mama went to the hospital. See, Mama? She went to the hospital and because she collapsed, and she came home, and she can't walk, so we had to move room so she'll have an easier time getting to the bathroom with the walker, in and out with the walker, and they just delivered a wheelchair. So I'm not in the best of moods. I'm not in a oh cheerful, oh hi, how you doing, yay. I'm not in that type of mood. I got some notes. They're disjointed. They are not point A, point B, point B, point C. So, let me go over them and we'll, talk about what's there. And first up is, I don't like my Darisse floss bobbins. No, I don't like them. I got them for $15 and some odd cents for 1,500 floss bobbins off of Amazon. They're Darisse floss bobbins. I do not like them. I will eventually use all my floss bobbins, and in 2 years, when I need a couple of years, maybe 5, 6, 7 years down the line, I'll buy some more. Anybody want some Darisse floss bobbins? I'd be more than happy to donate some. I personally, I don't like them. They're too thin. They're too flimsy. They bend too much. They tear too easily. The only good thing is that you can write on them easily and they'll keep the ink. That's a good thing. But aside from everything else, I don't like them. And I spent $15 on 1,500 of them. But I don't know, that's 1 cent a bobbin, if that. Well, GMP Trino's Last Supper. I decided that I was going to work on my Last Supper, and so I did. The thread from my last, Japanese carton came in, but, RJ, who I'm making it for, says that he didn't mind that I work on my Last Supper, so I was able to work on it. More on that later. This is what it's going to look like. Can you see it? Do I need to put something behind it? Is that better? Okay. Hold on. So, I had done some, and then I put it aside, and then I worked on Japanese Garden. But I ran out of another thread on Japanese Garden, so I put that aside and picked this back up again. Plus, I got the thread in to finish this one little stitch over here. So, I have a face. Can you see the face? Can you see the face? I have a face. And I have the start of something right here. think it's the head of something. I'm not sure. Maybe some hair. Higher or lower? You're going to have to talk to me.
Angle it.
Like this?
Yeah.
Is this better?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is page 1 and page 2. Complete. So I had that one stitch somewhere around here for that I hadn't finished because I didn't have the thread. Well, I got the thread in, which happens to be a gray of some sort. Can't remember which gray it was, but it was a gray. And it was really funny because I had to put a gray in the very dark pewter gray. One stitch of gray in the whole slew of very dark pewter gray. So I got that done. And that's 2 rotations of my Last Supper. And I put it down for right now. Let me put this up, and you're just gonna have to tolerate us pausing it and unpausing it. Come on, down you go. Down you go. I put it backwards. Who cares? See? Floss on this side, chart on that side. Nice and backwards. Looked like the thing was, well, off. Pattern was off. So, I got the thread in for my Japanese garden. This is what it's supposed to look like. Can you see it? Okay. That's what it's supposed to look like. And this is how far I've gotten on it. I'm going to put it like so. Now, I got the thread in. I'm gonna show off the whole thing. Now I'm gonna fold it so we can talk about the what I've been working on. I got the thread in, so I work some more on this. And then, this is right here, this is the last column right here. The last column. I got to the last column. Let me repeat this. The last column. I got to the very edge of the column. Of the, on the pattern. And I ran out of another thread. So that one's on order. And naturally, of course, I put it to the side because I don't like working on this when I don't have the thread. I don't like, I'm parking, it's a full coverage. I don't like the missing threads. It doesn't do good things to my peace of mind. You know, I'm bipolar. I have my own eccentricities. That's one of it. I could tolerate the one on GM Pitrino because it was one stitch. It was only one stitch. But this is not one stitch. This is more than one stitches. But the good news is that I done the back stitching all the way up to here. I back stitched as I went. I did 2 or 3 columns, then I back stitched, and then I did 2 or 3 columns, and I back stitched. So it's looking good. And let's see. We'll repeat what it looks like together. So I'm doing good. As you can see, I have a lot more work to go. That's that one. Give me a minute and I'll get this in here. Then, oh shoot, pause. So, putting that aside, I put that aside, and then I finished my the page on the Last Supper, and I showed you that. Then, after I finished that, I picked up Serenity Prayer Floral. And this is what it's going to look like. Pardon the glare. And this is what I have so far. I think when we last spoke, I had this top portion done, and since I picked it up, I've done this. I finished some of that, and I've done this down here. I'm working my way down. And if you want to hear something really stupid, I cut my gridding off too short. I have 300 blocks down. I have 3 of these. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Okay, I got 3 fingers worth down more, that much more at the bottom that I have to do. So I'm either going to grit it again, add some gritting on it, or I'm just going to play it by ear. This one I might play it by ear. But I'm not feeling it right now. I don't know what my problem is.